Serpentine.
Hello and welcome back to the Mauldin High Broadcast Network. My name is Andrew Baxley and I'm alongside Landon Myers as the Mauldin Mavericks travel to Wade Hampton to take on the Generals. Mauldin will look to exercise some demons here tonight because this is a place where they lost in very disappointing fashion to end last season. And speaking of disappointment, this Mauldin Maverick team was that and more the last time they took the court against T.O. Hanna. They played inexplicably bad defense, allowing James Lavorne to drop 29 points. And if they do the same tonight, Judd Cohen could do the exact same thing. Wade Hampton is already finished with all their region games, going 1-7 in the most difficult region in this state. This Wade Hampton team might be the best 3-9 team in recent history, and they just got unlucky with the luck of the draw and with COVID and the new regions. Mauldin is very much in the thick of the action, and with two Region 1 games tonight, we will definitely keep an eye on them and give you updates when we get them. With all that being said, we should be in for a very fun game here tonight, and you'll hear it all here live on the Mauldin High Broadcast Network. Landon, what are your thoughts on tonight's game?
Well, you said earlier, we just lost. We lost last time we were here in the playoffs, and Wade Hampton lost when we played them earlier in the season. Both teams have different motivations coming into the game, but they're different motivations. Both teams are motivated in very different ways, but they're both going to be motivated. I expect a good game. I expect a very fast-paced game like it was last year. And I didn't see the game earlier in the year, but last year was very fast. Expected to be the same again. But I think if Mauldin's going to want to win this game, we just got to control the boards like we didn't do last year. We just can't give up any dumb fouls like we've been doing in the past games.
Yeah, we got about 4 minutes left until tip-off here. Here from John W. Ross Gymnasium in Taylor, South Carolina, home of the Wade Hampton Generals. Earlier on this season, these two teams have already played. In the first game, Mauldin won 61-46. Landon, what similarities will you try to have for Mauldin in the first game compared to this game? What do you think it should keep the same?
It's just controlling the board. It's that simple. We are a much bigger team than Wade Hampton is. If we can just control the board, just working in the paint. If we can be able to work it in the paint, get kick out threes to Will Carey and James Sissoko, Daniel Stratford, Caleb Burr. So if we're able to get to them quick and fast, and then just control the boards on the defensive side, not allow so many offensive rebounds. Not allow really any, especially against this team. So just expect better rebounding than we had last year in the playoffs and keep it like the first game was.
See how it sounds. Yeah, so we're going to take a quick break here for the national anthem, and then we'll be back with the starting lineups and the tip-off of tonight's game. And now we are back here. Here's your starting lineups for tonight's game. Starting off with Mauldin, Nick Williams, Jameson Tucker, Caleb Bird, Jay Cooper, and Drake Downs. Williams at 10.8 points per game. Well, Williams and Tucker at 10.8 points per game. Jay Cooper at 8.6. Caleb Bird at 11.6. And Drake Downs, the team leader, at 11.8. Now, for Wade Hampton, Judd Cohen, Chris Abercrombie, Nivkel Franklin, Cooper Tankersley, and Heath Tankersley. So the two Tankersley brothers will be out there to start. Of course, Cooper Tankersley recently has got the starting position away from Kai Doden. Cooper, a sophomore. Heath, the senior. And one interesting stat to keep in mind for you tonight. The last time Mauldin Mavericks have lost 2 games in a row, 2 years ago today, that was against Dorman and Riverside. And if they lose here tonight, that means that they will equal that record. Hopefully they will not, but on the bright side, the year that happened, we did go to the Upper State Championship, so maybe that's something good. But we're underway here. Mauldin controls the tip in the all-orange. Tucker has it for the Mavericks. Wade Hampton in a 2-3 zone. Here's Caleb Bird. Drake Downs flashing the free throw line back to Cooper. Again for Bird. Here's Tucker driving left through the paint for a floater. It's no good. Rebounded by Tucker. He threw it off Tankersley, and it will be Mauldin ball under their own basket. Inbounders Caleb Bird. Gets it into Drake Downs. Now swings for Tucker. Tucker back for Bird in the corner. He'll pull that 3. It's no good. Short rim. Rebounded by Jay Cooper. Here's Williams, a mid-range jumper for him. Airballed. Rebounded by Heath Tankersley. Out to his brother Cooper. Now here's Judd Cohen. Here's Franklin. And the post picks up his dribble. Stolen by Caleb Bird. Bird. And a 2-on-1. Here he is to the basket. Goes up. Contact. Shot's no good. No foul either. Rebounded by Cohen. He'll take it up for Wade Hampton. Tucker draws the defensive assignment. That's who we had on him in the first game. Tankersley. Here is Franklin. Now Chris Abercrombie. He'll use a screen from Heath. Now here's Cooper. And tipped out of bounds by Nick Williams as Cooper Tankersley was trying to find Franklin in the corner. The inbounder will be Cooper Tankersley, the sophomore, standing in front of Mauldin's bench. He gets it in. Here's Abercrombie to the basket. His layup is good. First points of the game go to Chris Abercrombie and the Wade Hampton Generals with 6:45 left in the first quarter. Here's Tucker. Now Drake Downs. Hit him in the head. He didn't catch it. Stolen away by Abercrombie to the basket. Downs goes up. Shot's no good. Rebounded by Downs. Tipped away, but Downs gets it right back. Here's Caleb Bird going the other way. He'll slow it down and then dribble back out. Here's Tucker in the corner. Into the post to Drake Downs. A nice pass. And then it was eventually tipped away and into the hands of Cooper Tankersley. Now, here's Abercrombie. Now, Judd Cohen, free throw line, spinning to the basket. Left-handed layup is good. Mauldin playing decent defense so far, but 2 tough layups made by Wade Hampton. That is not a good pass, but Caleb Bird will get it back. That is not a good pass either. Now, here's Judd Cohen, and he will almost slam it home. That was more like a finger roll. And Wade Hampton has an early 6-0 lead. 2 subs already waiting to check in for Mauldin. It's Reddick Owens and Daniel Stratford. Here's Tucker. They get it across to Drake Downs in the corner. Williams. Back out to Tucker. 2-3 zone once again from Wade Hampton. That's what they'll be in almost all night. Here's 5:35 first quarter at 6-0. Caleb Bird. Now Tucker. Bird in the corner, wide open. Pump fakes, drives right to the basket. Left-handed layup is good. First points of the game for the Mauldin Mavericks fall at Caleb Bird.
That's what Mauldin's got to do. Can go in the paint. Yeah, that's how we'll beat them every time.
Here's Franklin. Mauldin in their own zone, stolen by Nick Williams. Williams to Tucker. Tucker back to Williams. It's stolen away. That's just too unselfish. Here's Cohen, a wide open 3. And fortunately, he does not make us pay. Tucker gets the rebound. passes it to Caleb Bird, but I do like that 2-3 zone defense from Mauldin on that last possession. Here is Tucker. He's going to jab, step, drive right into the post. Cooper goes to work. He's fouled. I believe that foul will be on Franklin. Excuse me, that is Chris Abercrombie. It is on Chris Abercrombie. That's his first and the first foul of the game. Props to the referees for letting the two teams play tonight. Jay Cooper, he'll have 2 free throws. First one is up, and it is good, and the subs will come in. Kai Doden comes in for Nifkel Franklin for Wade Hampton, and then Reddick Owens and Daniel Stratford come in for Nick Williams and Drake Downs. So for Mauldin, it's Tucker, Bird, Stratford, Owens, and Cooper. Cooper will have another free throw here. It is up, and it is banked in. Mauldin cuts the lead to 2. Here's Kai Doden with the ball for Wade Hampton. Mauldin with the 2-3 zone again. Here's Tucker out wide. He's playing the wing. In the corner, here's Cooper. Now Kai Doden. Swinging around a couple times. Cohen. Back to Cohen in the corner. Owens gets out there. No shot. Here's Abercrombie. Up top, Kai Doden. Cooper technically pulls the 3. It's airballed. It's rebounded by Abercrombie. His layup is good. He's got 4. Here's Tucker. I'll bring it up for Mauldin. Now Caleb Bird in the corner. Reddick Owens. Caleb Bird pump fakes, drives left, kicks out to Owens. Owens feeds Cooper in the post. Cooper goes to work, kicks out. Daniel Stratford pulls the corner 3. It's good.
That's just beautiful play.
That's what we need from Daniel Stratford, making those corner 3s, but a really good pass from Jay Cooper out the post when he got double teamed. Here's Cohen. In the corner, Tankersley. Back out to Cohen. Couple pass fakes and finds Cooper. Here's Judd. Swings a couple nice passes. A contested 3 pulled by Doden. No good. Rebounded by Tucker. He's going to bring it up for the Mauldin Mavericks. Crossing the timeline now. He'll cross over left hand. Got bumped. Goes up at the floater. It's no good. Rebounded by Bird. He goes up, and he is good. Mauldin's first lead of the night here. It's 9-8. 3:24 left first quarter. Here's Kai Doden for Wade Hampton. 2-3 zone again from Mauldin. 2 guards are Stratford and Bird. Here's Cohen. Back out to Doden. Doden back to Cohen. Cohen to pull a corner 3. It's no good. It's rebounded by Caleb Bird. Bird up for Owens. Owens to the basket. He goes up. No call, no block or charge. And a tie-up eventually goes out of bounds. And it will be Mauldin ball. Drake Downs checks in for Jay Cooper. And we've seen some really athletic rebounds so far from Caleb Bird. 2 on offense, 1 on defense. He's a very good rebounder for his size.
Yeah, it's gonna become important in this game, in this smaller game. What he's able to do.
Here's Tucker. Now Caleb Bird, 2:50 left first quarter. Bird to Tucker. Tucker driving to the basket. He'll go up with the left hand. It's no good. Rebounded by Drake Downs. He goes up, and it's good. I think the initial rebound was by Owens, but Drake Downs snatched it from Owens, and he went up for the layup. Mauldin leads 11-8, 2:30 left first quarter. Here's Kai Doden. Couple swings that finds Tankersley. Back out to Abercrombie. Now Cohen. Abercrombie in the corner. Tucker gets back to him. I really do like this zone for the Mauldin Mavericks so far. Wade Hampton has not scored since we went to the zone. Here's Judd Cohen. Now Kai Doden. Will Kearney waiting to check in for the Mauldin Mavericks. Here's Cohen. Almost a tip pass by Caleb Bird, but Cohen will get it back. Here's Tankersley. He's going to pump fake to kick out to Cohen. Now Kai Doden. No space anywhere for Wade Hampton to shoot. Here's Cohen. They swing it a couple times, and a contested 3 pulled by Tankersley, and we will take that all day, every day. And then a foul on the floor, I believe, by Jamison Tucker. Not really sure what the call was. I think Tucker maybe ran into him after he landed and after the shot was no good. But it will be Wade Hampton ball in front of the Mauldin bench. The inbounder is Tankersley. He gets it to Kai Doden. Will Carrion checked in for Jamison Tucker. Here's Cooper Tankersley in the corner. Now his brother Heath swings it for Doden. Doden pulls a contested three. Good defense by Owens. It's no good. And we're going to over the back foul, I believe, on Judd Cohen. And Coach McClain is telling Reddick Owens to put his hand up on the closeout, otherwise known as hand down, man down. Kirian will inbound. Looks like Wade Hampton's coming with about a half-court press here. Kirian gets it into Caleb Bird. 1:30 left first quarter. It's 11-8. Here's Kirian across for Caleb Bird. Into Drake Downs. Down goes up. He's fouled. That might be 2 on Judd Cohen, which would be really big to start off this game. That is on Judd Cohen, and he does have 2. He just got one. He got the over the back foul. Jay Cooper will check in, and Judd Cohen, how many does he have? 4? That's really good to hold him to that many this low with two fouls as Drake Downs missed that first one. They might bring him out. They will bring him out to end off this quarter. Jay Cooper comes in for Owens. And then Trevor Sanders checks in for Judd Cohen with the 2 fouls. It's 11-8, 1:23 left first quarter.
Hampton's going very
Drake
small
Downs,
now.
who missed the first one, will shoot a second one. It's up, and it's also no good. Rebounded to Daniel Stratford off a tip from Jay Cooper. Here's Caleb Bird. Bird pump fakes, drives, kicks it out to Daniel Stratford. He pulls a really contested 3. It's no good. Maybe not the best shot choice we could have got right there. It's rebounded by Heath Tankersley. Now it's Kai Doden, the minute left first quarter. He's driving, kicking it out to Sanders. Good close out there by Will Kirian. Abercrombie drives to the basket, kicks it out to Tankersley. A mid-range jumper is no good. It's rebounded by Drake Downs. Downs to Kirian. Kirian brings it up. 50 seconds left. Here's Jay Cooper. Back out to Kirian. Back to Cooper. Cooper trying to drive in the work in the post. Kirian pulls a straightaway 3. It's good. Nothing but the bottom of the net for Will Kirian. 1-1 shooting for the senior. 35 seconds left. Score is 14-8. Kai Doden brings it up. And stolen by Daniel Stratford. A 2-on-2. Here's Caleb Bird. Bird goes up. His layup is no good. There's some contact, no foul. That might have been trouble. They got away with that too. 20 seconds left. Here's Abercrombie. Abercrombie goes up. And Abercrombie's layup is good. Here's Kirian with 10 seconds left. Kirian gets it across, almost across. Here's Stratford. Stratford picks up his dribble, finds it to Kirian with 2. Kirian doesn't shoot it. Mauldin never got a shot off. I don't think Will Kirian knew how much time was left on the clock. That will be the end of the first quarter. The score is 14-10. Mauldin leads here from John W. Ross Gymnasium.
Hampton had that quick start, that 6-0 start. So it was a way to see Mauldin come back as they started working that ball in the paint more, and it got a kick out 3 to Daniel Stratford, looked mid-range. But we've just got to be careful. We've had four or five turnovers that have been very forced turnovers. They haven't been caused at all. We need to just watch our passes.
And you mentioned the hot start from Wade Hampton, and then since they did have the hot start, and then since we switched to the zone, the 2-3 zone, they've only scored 2 points, and that was about 4 or 5 minutes with only 2 points. That's really good defense from Mauldin.
The funny thing is, 2-3 is supposed to make a team shoot. That's what the option of 2-3. So you see how fast Wade Hampton's probably getting the best ball move you can get, but we're getting there as soon as the ball catches the player's hands. We're right there. And the way to break a 2-3 zone, which I don't know if head coach Reggie Choplin has said to his players, but the way to beat a 2-3 zone is you put a man on the free throw line and you let him see what's open. One thing
that's going to make the big man pop out.
Yeah, Jay has been coming up when they started playing. He's been coming up, and it's kind of been going to a 2-1-2.
At times, it does look like a 2-1-2 when Jay Cooper stays at the free throw line. So good disguise by Mauldin, looking like a defense, football defense, the way they're disguising this zone. They come out in man-to-man. Here's Abercrombie. He's being guarded by Drake Downs. Now into the game is Landon Johnson. A couple crossovers for him. He's super athletic. Here is Tankersley to his brother, the other Tankersley. Here's Chris Abercrombie. Couple in and out dribbles to the basket. Good defense by Kirian. Into the paint. The layup is almost blown by Landon Johnson, but they'll eventually get it to fall for his first points of the night, making it 12-14. Here's Daniel Stratford. Here's Drake Downs. Downs to the basket. His layup goes up. It's no good. Rebound by Cooper. He goes up, and his layup's good. Mauldin getting a lot of inside points after they break the half-court press. And a lot of them are coming from the big men, Drake Downs and Jay Cooper. Here's Landon Johnson. Mauldin back into the 2-3 zone. Couple swings back to Johnson, top of the key. Picked by Daniel Stratford. 6:49 left, second quarter at 16-12. Checking into the game will be Tucker. Taking a seat, Drake Downs. Mauldin going slightly small. Nick Williams, the quote-unquote power forward with a zone. It's more like you got the two small forwards, which will work in a zone perfectly. A bad pass. Will Kieran comes with a double. Stolen away by Daniel Stratford, but it hit him on the head twice when he was standing on the balance. It was good to help defense by both Kieran and Stratford. Unfortunately for Stratford, he saw it late. Inbound goes to Landon Johnson, back underway. 6:35 left, second quarter. Here's Tankersley back to Johnson. Here's Sanders up to Johnson. Stolen away by Kieran into the hands of Stratford. Stratford had it stolen by Johnson. Johnson ahead for Heath Tankersley. He goes up. Daniel Stratford left the backboard, but the layup is good. 2-point lead now for the Mavericks. Kieran has it. Here's Williams in the corner. He's going to jab, step, and then dribble. Stolen away on the double team from Wade Hampton. Here is Tankersley. Caleb Bird winning check in from Mauldin. Mauldin drops into man. Stolen away by Nick Williams. Nick Williams, will he take flight? He will! A two-handed slam for Nick Williams.
Beautiful player there. Get a steal on the outside. Take it back. We'll win those every single time.
Here's Wade Hampton. Mauldin back in the 2-3 zone. Going up for a layup is Abercrombie. He blew it. Good defense by Tucker on the recover. Across the court, here's Daniel Stratford. Stratford goes up. Layup and one. They're going to say Tankersley was not set when Daniel Stratford made contact with him, and Stratford will have a chance in an old-fashioned three-point play here from the line.
Beautiful recognition by Nick Williams to see him across the court and make it was perfect on the pass. It was a great pass by him. Take him out, but still, that was a great. He really had a pretty good game so far.
Owens comes in for Williams. Bird will get the shoot at Stratford if he makes it. 5:27 left. It's 20-14. Stratford's free throw makes it 21-14. So Caleb Bird will come in for him. Mauldin back in the 2-3 zone. Bringing the ball up for Wade Hampton is Landon Johnson. In the corner here is Tankersley. The two Tankersley brothers have played the whole game so far, as well as Chris Abercrombie. Judd Cohen still on the bench with 2 fouls. Here is Abercrombie up top for Johnson. Johnson back for Abercrombie. Owens pops out. Kieran comes back to help. Here's Johnson. Wade Hampton's just seeming a little bit scared to shoot right now. Here's Sanders across for Tankersley. He's not hesitating to shoot, and that's why he switched it. 17-21 to cut it to 4. Here's Kieran. They get it. They get it across now. Here's Caleb Bird. Bird driving. Bird to the basket. Pass it to Owens, and we got a blocking foul on Tankersley, I believe. That would be his second if it's on him, and it is. It's a second, right? It is the second foul on Cooper Tankersley. So that means CJ Okadiwe will check in for Tankersley. And Coach Adam McLean will call the first timeout of the night. It's charged to the Mauldin Mavericks. They're going to go with a 30-second timeout.
Yeah, back to Mauldin offense. We've had those already. We've had about 3 in the second quarter. Those forced turnovers that we've been getting. Wade Hampton's not been playing tremendous defense right now. Most of Mauldin's mistakes. Mauldin could have
We're going to have a technical foul on the head coach of Wade Hampton. Coach Reggie Choplin was given a warning and then given a technical foul. He's got to be careful that he doesn't get himself thrown out. Was it not? Oh, excuse me. That was not a technical foul. That was a warning.
These refs are really letting the players play right now on both sides. Well, they haven't been calling much. So I think we'll see a lot more contact in place.
The inbounder is Caleb Bird, who is Owens out to Tucker. Timeout over. It's 4:35 left. George Ford into the game. Cooper could have turned. If he would have turned to the basket, he would have been wide open. Here's Caleb Bird. He'll go up with a floater. It's no good off the glass. It's rebounded by Cooper. Cooper traveled. But there is a sequence right there. If Jay Cooper would have turned to the basket instead of passing it immediately, he would have had a wide open layup. Mauldin coming with a full court man-to-man press here. The inbounder's Tankersley gets it into Abercrombie. George Ford picks him up. You know, George Ford known for his defense. He's trying to lock up Abercrombie here. That is some good defense by Ford, but they're going to hit him with a push, even though he didn't have any hands on him. I'm not so sure if I'm going to agree with that call. That's just physical basketball. But it will be Wade Hampton inbound beside Mauldin's bench. They get it in to Okadiwe. Here's Landon Johnson. Jab steps, drives right. Passes it off to Abercrombie. He goes up. His layup's good. Caleb Bird brings it up for the Mavericks with 4 minutes left. It's a 2-point game. They get it across the Ford. Ford to the corner. Pass it to Bird. Here's Tucker. Into Owens at the free throw line. Out to Jay Cooper. That's how you break the zone right there. Good work by Owens. He'll go to work in the post now. Here's Caleb Bird from the pass from Owens. He goes up. It's good. That is perfect offense by Reddick Owens. He found the hole in the zone. He went to work and then gave an easy 2 points to Caleb Bird. Here's Johnson. Mauldin still man-to-man. Abercrombie being guarded by Ford. Abercrombie beats him. Owens is going to be a blocking foul on him. Abercrombie makes the layup, and they'll shoot a free throw.
I don't want to be Reddick right now.
Williams, Downs, and Stratford check in. So the 5 on the floor for Mauldin is now Tucker, Bird, Stratford, Williams, and Drake Downs. Free throw is no good. Rebounded by Downs. He gives it up to Tucker. Tucker gets it across. He sees a lane. He goes up. His layup is no good. It's rebounded by Williams. His shot's blocked out of bounds. Tucker's so scoreless in this game. His scoring has really dropped off over the past couple games. He's stuck at 853 career points. They get it into Downs from the inbound. It goes up, and it's good.
Okay, we just need to keep working inside of it.
What?
Keep working inside.
Here's Johnson. Here's Chris Abercrombie in the corner. Tankersley. Shooting a 3 is Abercrombie. That looks more like an alley-oop the way he released it, but he did make it, and it's now a 1-point game. Stratford gets it across to Tucker. Tucker to Bird. In the corner, Williams. Across to Tucker. Tucker to Bird. Bird drives to the lane, kicks out to Williams. Williams in the post goes Drake Downs to work to his right hand. He goes up. It's good. Drake Downs feasting in the post right now. Mauldin with a 3/4 court press. They'll now drop off half court. Man-to-man once again. Here's Landon Johnson. Caleb Bird guarding him. Here's Johnson once again up top. Tankersley, pump fakes. No shot. He'll drive right. 2:10 left. A nice pass to Johnson. Johnson's blocked by Williams, and that's a foul.
That looked clean from over here. We didn't have as good as angle, but that looked clean from over here.
There wasn't a whole lot of contact, but the ref called a foul, and Landon Johnson will shoot 2 free throws. It's about as patched in the away game we've had so far this year. It seems like there's more Mauldin fans than Wade Hampton fans.
Yeah.
First free throw no good by Johnson.
One thing, we're definitely louder.
We're definitely louder, but I think there might be more of us as well.
Yeah, some don't.
Johnson, second free throw also no good. Rebounded by Drake Downs. Downs is fouled. That foul should be on Trevor Sanders. It is on Trevor Sanders. That's his first 6-team foul on Wade Hampton. Mauldin will be in 1-1 from here on out. They get it into Caleb Bird. 2 minutes left, second quarter. Here's Stratford. Back to Bird. Bird into Tucker. Tucker to the basket. A pass to Drake Downs. Downs goes up. He's blocked. It's rebounded by Nick Williams. Williams out to Stratford. If they can give it to Drake Downs, who's wide open. Well, not wide open, but he has the glass open. A couple swings that finds Tucker. Tucker drives. Tucker to the basket. Contact, no foul. And then actually an offensive foul. The shots are just not falling for Jameson Tucker right now. He needs to find other ways to influence the game, which he does do that very often, but you got to find a hot hand, Drake Downs. There's no one on this Whitehead team who can guard Drake Downs. Here's Abercrombie. They get it into him. Tucker draws the assignment. Screen from Sanders. They'll use it. Here's Johnson. Franklin waiting to check in. Couple swings. It's into Tankersley. Here's Abercrombie. Abercrombie crossed over to the left hand to the basket. His layup is good. Stratford, he'll bring it up. Gets down the outside. All the way to the basket. He'll go up. And that is a charging foul on Daniel Stratford. Another turnover for Mauldin. Taking that charge was Trevor Sanders. And Franklin will check in for Okadiwe.
I'm going to start doing these kick-out threes, but we need to give Stratford and Bird hot hands. We need to drive in kick-out so we don't get charged for these charges anymore.
Mauldin back into the 2-3 zone. Here's Tankersley on the wing. They get it into Franklin. Franklin's blocked by Nick Williams. Rebounded a couple tips. It falls to Abercrombie, and he has another layup. Here's Williams. Williams, a floater with the right hand. It's airballed, and Wade Hampton has a lead and a chance to build on it. Here's Abercrombie. Euro step, left hand. He is fouled. I'm just not so sure that is a foul. It's 1-on-1 shots for Franklin. That foul is on Tucker. He has 2 or 3. He has 3. And they're going to trust him and leave him in the game. Free throw no good by Abercrombie. It's rebounded by Williams. Mauldin should and could hold for the last shot. Caleb Bird says no. He goes up with the floater. It's good, and he proves me wrong. 20 seconds left, second quarter, and Wade Hampton has the ball through Landon Johnson. 2-3 zone again from Mauldin. Here's Johnson. Going to work in the post. They kick it out. Johnson, a wide open 3. It's airballed. 2 seconds left. Williams. They said Williams traveled, but it is after the buzzer. So that will be the end of the first half. And a first half that really has flown by, only 35 minutes of game time. And the end of the first quarter, the score, first half, the score, 29-28.
Seeing Wade's going right now, it seems like Wade Ham should be up by like 10 right now. With the way it's been playing out right now, but Mauldin just we've been forcing turnovers like we've been doing that all game. In that last 5 minutes, we've just been drawing bad fouls. We've not been doing our job. We keep driving, which I like, but we got to feed it into Jay Cooper and Drake Downs because no one can guard either of them two.
So stats at the end of the first half. We'll start with Wade Hampton. Judd Cohen has 4. Chris Abercrombie has 17. And how much you want to bet that, 12 of those are just layups?
Yeah.
17 in the first half for Chris Abercrombie. That is just that's just not good. Last Tuesday they gave the points up to James Lavorne. This week they give the points up to Chris Abercrombie. Continuing with Wade Hampton, Cooper Tankersley has 3. Landon Johnson has 2. Heath Tankersley has 2. Switching over to Mauldin, Daniel Stratford has 6. Nick Williams has 2. Caleb Bird has 8. Jay Cooper has 4. Drake Downs has 6. Will Kirian has 3. So that will do it here for us in this first half. We'll take a short break. We'll be back with the Gilder Search Group halftime report and then the start of the second half. Hello and welcome back to the Mauldin High Broadcast Network. Andrew Baxley here with Landon Myers for the Gilder Search Group halftime report. Got some scores from around the state right now. Dorman is up 25-15 in the third quarter against Spartanburg. Woodmont defeated Hillcrest 54-48, which means Woodmont is now third in the region. They are at 3-2. T.O. Hanna and J.O. Mann are playing right now, but I could not find any of those scores. T.O. Hanna at 3-1, so if they win, that means T.O. Hanna at the end of the night will be in first place in the region. J.O. Mann, if they win, they will go into third place. No, they will go into second place. And that would mean there would be a three-way tie for second place in the region. So we are pulling for JL Man right now. Any JL Man basketball players listening or watching right now, please give us a strong second half. We need you guys to show up right now. Of course, Mauldin will play Woodmont on Tuesday at Woodmont, and then at JL Man on Friday, and then another game. The last game will be at T.O. Hanna. That is yet to be rescheduled, and that will most who gets to host a playoff game and who gets the region trophy. About a minute left here in the third quarter. Mauldin leads by 1 to start off the first half. Judd Cohn, you can see him on your far side. He just shot a mid-range. He did not get to play a whole lot in the first half because of those 2 fouls. We might see some more of him, but he didn't really do a whole lot when he was in the game. Much of that is due to the amazing defense that was played in the first quarter. Second quarter was not as strong, but Judd Cohen wasn't in the game at all in the second quarter. 2-3 zone really stopped Cohen. But if we do go back to man, that will most likely mean Tucker will be on him. Tucker has the 3 fouls. Just a couple things to keep in mind in the second half of action in a non-region game between Mauldin and Wade Hampton. Mauldin will start off this next half. Tucker into Bird, and we are underway. Mauldin in the all-orange, just in the hands of James and Tucker. Double team comes. Nick Williams breaks it. Here's Tucker. Tucker a crossover, pulling up mid-range. It's no good. And the shooting sub continues for James and Tucker. Bringing up the ball, it's Franklin back to Tankersley. Mauldin and man-to-man. Here's Cohen. Tucker playing good defense on him. Cohen spinning to the left hand. It's no good. It's tipped out of play by Cohen. Mauldin ball. Good defense right there by Tucker. And that's what we said earlier. When the shots aren't falling for James and Tucker, he needs to make himself available in other areas of the game, especially on defense. Here's Tucker into Drake Downs. Downs out to Bird. Bird back to Downs. Stolen away by Tankersley. Drake Downs pushed him. How many fouls is that on Drake? And we're going to have...
I called a tech on Nick.
A what?
Tech on Nick.
Technical foul on Nick Williams, I believe. No idea what that is for, but there is a technical foul on Nick Williams.
I don't know what that
The
foul is.
shooter of the free throws is Judd Cohen.
Nick was beside Drake when they called it.
First free throw by Cohen is up, and it's good. A nearly automatic free throw shooter. He'll get a second, and then Wade Hampton will get the ball.
Yes, it goes for technical foul, a personal foul, and then a
Team foul. The second free throw made by Judd Cohen. Now it's Wade Hampton ball. They have a 1-point lead, and Coach McClain is still going off at the referee. The inbounder is Tankersley. Cooper. Cooper gets it in to Franklin. Franklin being guarded by Caleb Bird. Good defense by Caleb Bird. Here's Cohen. Cohen and ISO on Drake Downs. Cross from the space. Here's Chris Abercrombie, Nick Williams on him. Chris Abercrombie, 17 in the first half, kicks out to Cohen. Cohen pulls a three. Good defense by Drake Downs. It's rebounded, or on the rebound, there was a foul by James Tucker. That foul is on Heath Tankersley. He has 3. Already 3 team fouls total in this first half so far. 2 on Mauldin, 1 on Wade Hampton. Here is Tucker out to Caleb Bird in the corner, Nick Williams. Here's Caleb Bird. Bird pump fakes, drives to the basket, goes up with a floater. That will be a charge. It is. An offensive foul right there on Caleb Bird. And that is his first.
That's 3 charger fouls on Mauldin. 3 charger fouls on Mauldin.
I believe it's 3, something around that number. The inbounder for Wade Hampton is Abercrombie. He gives it to Cooper Tankersley, the sophomore. We'll bring it up here for Wade Hampton. Coming around some screens is Judd Cohen. Another screen from Tankersley. Here's Cohen. Crossover left hand. They'll spin to the right. Kick it out in the corner. Tankersley pulls a contested 3. It's no good. Rebounded by Cooper. Cooper passed up to Williams. Williams in the corner for Caleb Bird. Bird will pull that 3. It's no good. Rebounded by Williams. He goes up. No good. Rebounded by Franklin. Franklin might have traveled there. No call. Up ahead to Cohen. Cohen to the basket. His layup's good. Wade Hampton a 3-point lead now. Tucker will bring it up for Mauldin. They get it across to Drake Downs. Downs to the basket. A hop step and a layup. It's good. Based on what they're calling tonight, that maybe should have been a block, but no call. It's 32-31. Here's Tankersley. Uses a screen from his brother. 2-man game for the brothers. Eventually into Abercrombie. Remember, he had 17 in the first half. In the corner here is Heath. Up top to his brother Cooper. Now here's Judd Cohen on the wing. Franklin came for a screen. Cohen waved him away. Here's Heath. Now Abercrombie driving right, spinning left, kicks it out for Heath. Excuse me, Cooper. Cooper stolen away by Nick Williams. Williams up to Jameson Tucker. Tucker for Jay Cooper. Cooper goes up. He's fouled. Shot's no good, but he'll get 2 free throws. And that might be the 3rd foul on Cohen. We'll see who the call is on. I think it's on Cohen. It is, and that's his 3rd.
He played by Jay to recognize he was about to take the charge, so he just tried to float and he got fouled.
I agree. So Judd Cohen with 3 fouls. It looks like they're going to leave him in, though.
So
Jay Cooper gets 2 free throws. First one's up. It's good by Jay Cooper. Will Kieran and Daniel Stratford check in for Drake Downs and Jameson Tucker. Jay Cooper will get another one there. The 5 on the floor for the Mavericks right now is Bird, Williams, Cooper, Kieran, Stratford. For Wade Hampton, it's Tankersley, Cohen, Franklin, and Abercrombie. That free throw is good. It would have been a lane violation had Jay Cooper missed it, but Jay Cooper made it, so it doesn't really matter. Mauldin regains their lead 33-32. Here's Cohen. He'll use a screen from Tankersley, then reject it, going right, kicking out for Abercrombie. He'll pull a 3. It's good. Chris Abercrombie with 20 points in the game. Nick Williams loses control, but then he'll go up. Contact, no foul, but he'll make the layup anyway. Mauldin ties it up at 35. Here's Cohen. Kieran guarding him. Cohen rejects the screen. Couple crossovers. Kicked out to Tankersley in the corner. Back to Cohen. He'll fake the handoff and post up Kieran. Still posting him up. Kicking it out to Abercrombie. Abercrombie pump fakes, drives left, kicks out to Tankersley. He'll pull a 3. It's no good. Hits the top of the backboard, doesn't go in. Rebounded by Franklin. He goes up and he hits a layup. Wade Hampton leads by 2 now. Here's Will Kieran. Kieran to Caleb Bird. In the corner, Stratford. He'll pull a 3 from the corner. It's good. A big momentum 3 for Mauldin and Daniel Stratford. He has 6 in the game. Actually, he has 9 in the game. 3 threes, a free throw and a layup. Here is Here's Franklin. And they spin. Cohen gets in the paint, trying to work on Kieran. He will. It's blocked by Jay Cooper, rebounded by Daniel Stratford. Ahead for Williams, who takes off. His layup is no good, but he's fouled. That will be on Franklin. Nick Williams will shoot 2 free throws. Foul is on Nickel Franklin. Tucker and Downs waiting to check in for Mauldin. Williams' first free throw is up and no good. Drake Downs checks in for Jay Cooper. Tucker will check in for the shooter Williams if he makes it. Heath Tankersley checks out. And then Trevor Sanders checks in here for Wade Hampton. Williams gets a second here. He doesn't make it. Rebounded or an over the back and a really bad call. Drake Downs picks up another foul. Drake Downs was straight up. Put his arms straight up and just happened to be taller than Tankersley. That is a bad call. And Drake Downs now has 2. 14 fouls on Mauldin. Tucker is now in for Williams. Mauldin in the 2-3 zone. In the post, working as Cohen. Free throw line now. Triple team from Mauldin. They swing it around wide open in the corner. Sanders, he airballed it, rebounded by Will Kirian. Up ahead for Drake Downs. Downs to the basket. Euro step to the left hand. His layup's no good. Will Kirian goes up, no good. Gets his own rebound. Stratford pulls a 3. It's no good. Rebounded by Chris Abercrombie. He can spin away in transition. Pass out to Franklin. Franklin goes up. It's blocked by Downs, but straight to Abercrombie for his 22nd point of the night. Here's Tucker. Tucker to the right hand, to the basket. He goes up. Contact, no foul. He missed the layup. Cohen dribbled off his foot to catch it in bounds, and Wade Hampton, with the 1-point lead, has the ball in the hands of Judd Cohen. Man-to-man defense from Mauldin. Cohen. Here's Tankersley. Back out to Cohen. 2:20 left, third quarter. It's 39-38. Cohen uses a screen from Abercrombie. Drake Downs still on him. Step back, no 3. They pass it off to Sanders. In the post, working is Abercrombie. Spin to the left hand. It looked like he got away with the travel. Gets his own rebound. Cohen wide open in the corner. It's no good. Rebounded by Sanders off his hands. Mauldin ball. Jay Cooper and Reddick Owens check in for Drake Downs and Will Kirian. And then for Wade Hampton, Adam Pierce checks in for Chris Abercrombie. 2 minutes left. The score is 39-38 here from John W. Ross Gymnasium in Taylor, South Carolina. Hold of the Wade Hampton Generals, who have a 1-point lead over the Mauldin Mavericks. Here's Caleb Bird in the corner. Tucker to Cooper. Cooper working in the post. Free throw line jumper, no good. Rebounded by Caleb Bird, but he couldn't control it. Out of bounds, it's Wade Hampton ball. Mauldin could have got a lot better shot that possession than a contested free throw line jumper from Jay Cooper. But nonetheless, it's Wade Hampton ball right now with the 1-point lead, 1:37 left, third quarter. 2-3 zone here for Mauldin. They've been switching to that throughout the night. Here's Tankersley on the wing. Swings it across. Pierce to Franklin. Back to Pierce. Here's Cohen. And a traveling violation. I'm not so sure if I'd agree with that call, but I will definitely take it. I don't really think Cohen had full possession of the ball when he took the third step. I am not complaining, though. I am not complaining.
Hopped. That's what the ref is saying. He hopped.
Whatever. We'll move on. Here's Tucker. Uses the screen from Owens. Tucker, free throw line. It's no good. Rebounded by Pierce. Tucker tipped it into the hands of Tankersley. He'll bring it up. 4-on-4 action for now. Here's Pierce wide open on the wing. Pump fakes, drives right, picks up his dribble, stops. Cutting his Tankersley to the basket. In the corner, wide open Judd Cohen. No good. He's been off tonight, which is very good for Mauldin because they have not defended him well. Stratford with the steal. 2-on-1. Stratford to the basket. His layup is no good. Tucker rebounds. He goes up. He makes the layup. His first point of the night, up to 855 career points for Jamison Tucker. Williams waiting to check in for Mauldin. And Mauldin regains their lead for the first time in a couple minutes. 40-39 is the score. Here's Cohen. Out for Tankersley. Back to Cohen. Tucker pops out. Here's Sanders. He'll shoot it. It looked like it might have got tipped. Tucker gets the rebound. Tucker brings it up ahead for Stratford. Stratford back to Cooper. Cooper out to Tucker. He'll pull that three. It's short. Rebounded by Caleb Bird. Bird goes up. Somehow no foul, but Cooper gets the rebound. And at the buzzer, his layup is good. And Mauldin has a 3-point lead at the end of the third quarter. And that is another example of how good a rebounder Caleb Bird is.
How many is he? We're not keeping track of rebounds, but I'm gonna guess 8.
He's got to have around 8. He's not jump out the building athletic, but he's sneakily athletic, and he has a knack for knowing where the ball is going to go.
Yeah, that's just a thing you're just born with. Like, you don't teach that. That's just something he's got. I mean, it shows when he's a great shooter as well. So he knows where the ball is.
It's instinct.
Yeah, it's where if you're a good shooter, a lot of good shooters will tell you they can know where the shot's going to miss as soon as they shoot it. And if you're good enough, you can see where the shot's going to miss if another person shoots it. That's just what he does. And he's got a pretty good vertical on him. So
at the end of the third quarter, we'll start with Mauldin's stats. Daniel Stratford has 9. Nick Williams has 4. Tucker has 2. Caleb Bird has 8. Jay Cooper has 8. Drake Downs has 8. Will Kearing has 3. Then quickly switching over to Wade Hampton. Judd Cohen has 8. Chris Abercrombie has 22. Franklin has 2. Cooper Tankersley has 3. Heath Tankersley has 2. Landon Johnson has 2. It will be Wade Hampton ball to start off this fourth quarter, the 3-point game. Tankersley. Franklin cut away from the ball. Here's Franklin. Driving right to the basket. His layup is blocked by the rim. A scramble and a rebound and a jump ball. Good effort by Cooper Owens for Mauldin. And then Trevor Sanders for Wade Hampton. Andrew Baxter, Landon Myers here from John W. Ross Gymnasium, home of the 18-time region champions Wade Hampton Generals boys basketball team. They'll take on our Mauldin Mavericks. And the Mavericks lead by 3 with the ball. Caleb Bird here to Will Kearing. Here's Bird. Bird driving right, hands off to Kearing. Kearing to pull up mid-range, that's no good. And an offensive foul, or a loose ball foul, on Nick Williams. He has 3. 42-39, 7:22 left. Heath Tankersley and Chris Abercrombie check in for Adam Pierce and Trevor Sanders. Jay Cooper checks on late for Reddick Owens. So for Mauldin, it's Kearing, Williams, Bird, Downs, Cooper. For Wade Hampton, it's Tankersley, Cohen, Abercrombie, and Franklin. So their starting lineup versus our starting lineup minus Tucker plus Kearing. Tankersley uses a screen. Double team comes. Cohen's wide open because of it. And he swishes the 3, making Mauldin pay, tying up the game. It was Drake Downs who fell asleep. Nick Williams has the ball for Mauldin. Caleb Bird in the corner. Kearing pulls a 3. He's fouled. He'll shoot 3 free throws. He didn't make the 3, but he'll get 3 free throws. And we assume Tucker will check in for Downs because of the mental lapse. Tucker stood up as soon as Drake Downs fell asleep on defense, but Will Kearing will get 3 free throws and 3 pretty big free throws.
He can make at least 2 right here.
A tie game right now. Kearing's first one's good. Subs will check in after the second free throw. Adam Pierce waiting to check in for Wade Hampton. Second free throw, good by Will Kearing. Excuse me, that's actually Kai Doden checking in. Tucker checking in for Nick Williams. Heath Tankersley checked out for Wade Hampton. That first free throw is good by Will Kearing. He goes 3 of 3 from the line, and he has 6 here tonight. Here's Kai Doden, mauled in the 2-3 zone. All 5 players' arms outstretched. Here's Doden out to Tankersley, and the post is Franklin. Now Cohen. They swing it wide. 3 by Abercrombie. Hits the side of the backboard. Rebounded by Downs. Here's Caleb Bird. Bird to the baseline. Goes up with the layup. It's good. It was perfectly worked by Wade Hampton, except they missed the three-pointer really badly. But a nice layup to make them pay by Caleb Bird. Here is Cooper Tankersley. Now Kai Doden. Back to Judd Cohen. He'll pull a 3. It's contested by Kirian. Rebounded by Drake Downs. Downs brings it up. 3-on-3. Here's Tucker. Tucker, Kirian in the corner. He'll pull a 3. It's no good. Rebounded by Caleb Bird again. Caleb Bird driving right through the double team. Passes to Downs. Down goes up and under. His layup is good. Mauldin leads by 7 with 6 minutes left in the fourth quarter. A big run right now, a 7-0 run to keep the lead, starting it off with Will Kirian's 3 free throws. Here's Abercrombie. Now Tankersley. Kai Doden in the corner. Into Cohen. Back to Tankersley. Now Doden in the corner. Driving baseline. Crossover left hand. Tipped away by Bird. Back into Doden. Doden pushes off. No foul. They're going to pass it to Abercrombie in the corner. Here's Judd Cohen baseline. He drives to the basket. Blocked by Jay Cooper. Jay Cooper stays to the Drake Downs, but he stepped out. Great active defense by the big men right there. 5:27 left fourth quarter. Mauldin a 7-point lead. Cohen will be the inbounder here for Wade Hampton. McLean called for a timeout, but they didn't give it to him, and then he says no. Here's Cohen off a couple screens. Kirian steps in front of him. Mauldin in the 2-3 zone. Here's Tankersley. Here's Cohen. And the corner, Franklin driving baseline. Gets passed down. Blocked by Jay Cooper again. Rebounded by Tucker. He saves it to Kirian. Kirian gets it across to Cooper. Cooper brings it up. Here's Caleb Bird. Bird, hesitation to the basket. His layup is no good. Rebounded by Cooper. He had it ripped away. Cohen has it now. Kai Doden. A 3-on-2 ahead to Abercrombie. Abercrombie make the layup, ending the run. A timeout called by Wade Hampton. That was a huge 4-point swing right there. Layup to layup. And this game is really starting to find some pace right now.
Right now, Mauldin's up by 5. Mauldin's got to start controlling the tempo. We don't need to be going fast. We just need to continue to slow it down. Be like 30 seconds every time and working inside to Jay, Drake, and even Caleb, since he's been getting on the boards. He's been going in a lot.
You make a good point. If the transition offense is there, by all means, go for it. If it's a 3, if you have numbers, go. But if the numbers are even or you have less, just dribble it out. Take some time off the clock. We have the lead. We have time on our side. We just need to use it wisely.
I know. Also, we got to be able to take control. Be able to take control of the offensive rebounds. They've been getting offensive rebounds almost every time, even if they miss it. They've been getting one almost every time. We just got to start getting these defensive rebounds. Just start slowing it down because they're going to start pressing every time.
Mauldin ball following the made basket. They come out with a full court press, does Wade Hampton. Remember, since it was a made basket, Tucker can run the sideline. They get it into Caleb Bird. Back to Tucker. They break the press. It's 3-on-2. Tucker goes up with the floater. It's good. Tucker now has 4 in the game, all 4 in the second half. Mauldin gains a 7-point lead on a 9-2 run to start the fourth quarter. Frankel to the basket. Blocked again by Jay Cooper. He has 3 blocks in the fourth quarter, and time after time, Coop says no. The inbounder is Doden. He gets it to Cohen in the corner. Double team comes from Caleb Bird. Good defense by Caleb Bird. All over him. Here's Kai Doden. Peering on him. They'll use a screen to break the zone. In the corner, Cohen. Tucker flashes out. Abercrombie. It was good defense by Cooper, but an even better layup and 24 points for Chris Abercrombie. Kieran gets it across to Tucker. Tucker slowly brings it up. Hesitation crossover, left hand. Here's Caleb Bird through the double team. Drake Downs gets the pass. He goes up, and he traveled. They said he took 2 steps before he put the ball on the ground. Checking into the game for Franklin and Doden is Adam Pierce and Trevor Sanders. Pierce brings it up for Wade Hampton. Here's Cohen on the wing. Across the court for Tankersley. 3:50 left, fourth quarter. A 5-point lead for Mauldin. Here's Pierce up top. Working free throw lines, Abercrombie. Pulling a three is Tankersley. It's no good. Rebounded by Abercrombie. Kicked out for Pierce. Cohen, mid-range jumper. It's good from the elbow. Full court press again from Wade Hampton. They get into Caleb Bird, a three-point lead from Mauldin. Here's Tucker. Tucker to Drake Downs. Owens win check in from Mauldin. Here's Caleb Bird up top. He's counting. They get it out to Tucker. Tucker uses the screen from Cooper. Tucker to the basket. Spin to the left hand. Pulling a jumper. And that is vintage Jamison Tucker. That is prime Jamison Tucker right there. A beautiful spin and a beautiful mid-range Tucker by the senior. And that is a jump shot that he needed for confidence and a jump shot we needed in terms of the score.
Yeah. I mean, that's Jameson. I mean, Jameson has not really been on his tear his past about 5 games, really. He hasn't been that good. Or on the offensive side of the ball. He's always gone on the defensive side, but he's showing it right now. He's just his mid-range game is just mid-range and flows. That's all he needs to do. And I mean, he could score a lot off of that. And that's what he needs to continue to do for the rest of the game.
A timeout was called by Mauldin. It's a 60-second timeout.
How many do we have?
I believe we have 2 remaining. So not too much of an issue. But should we get in trouble with this full court press, those timeouts will come in handy. Clock is at 3:07 in the fourth quarter. Score is at 53 Mauldin, 48 Wade Hampton. Foul situation, 5 team fouls on Mauldin, 4 team fouls on Wade Hampton. So they each have some fouls to get before we start shooting free throws. Wade Hampton ball here after the timeout. The inbounder's Adam Pierce. He gets it into Chris Abercrombie, who will bring it up. Abercrombie with 24 on the game, 17 of them coming in the first half. Here's Cohen, free throw line. He traveled, got away with it. Here's Doden, out to Tankersley in the corner. Up top, Cohen. He'll pull a 3. Drake Downs bounced out. It was good defense by him. And another rebound by Caleb Bird. Here's Nick Williams. He slipped when he dribbled, and that will be a timeout called by Coach McClain. And he is already staring down Nick Williams. A 30-second timeout called by Coach McClain.
That's what I was talking about earlier. We got to slow that ball down. There's no reason to try to score on that one. Let's just slow it down. I mean, if we don't score, we can take it down to we take 40 seconds off the clock. It's not shot clock. We just need to slow the game down and wait till we get a great shot open.
You're exactly right there, Mr. Myers. 2:47 left, fourth quarter. Mauldin still with the 5-point lead right now. That's the sound of the buzzer, meaning the end of the timeout. It will be Mauldin ball in front of their own bench. Owens checked in to the game. Was he already in the game? Was Reddick already in the game?
No, he checked.
My fault. 5 on the floor for Mauldin. Bird, Tucker, Kirian, Downs, and Owens. Here's Tucker. He'll use the screen from Owens. Tucker to the basket, kicks out for Bird. He'll pull a 3. It's good. Caleb Bird wins the 3 home, and he has a double-double here tonight. If we were keeping assists mentally, he might even have a triple-double. I'm not so sure about that. Maybe not the 10 assists, but he definitely for sure has a double-double. Here's Kai Doden on the wing. Abercrombie going to work at the post, tipped away by Owens. Caleb Bird couldn't save it in time, but active hands by Reddick Owens. Nick Williams ready to check in. Will Kirian takes a seat. They go Bird and Tucker up top on the 2-3 zone. The wings are into the backcourt. Caleb Bird had his hand on it. He's playing full court press on Doden. Doden beats him. Here's Tankersley on the wing. Cooper. Here's Kai Doden. Cohen on the wing pulls a 3. It's no good. Rebounded by Owens. Owens passes it to Bird. Bird spins through a double team. Regains control. Has some room. A nice pass, but it's stolen by Cohen. But good defense by Reddick Owens stopping the fast break.
Again, that's where Caleb's just got to slow the ball down. Once again, we're trying to get these points. Just got to slow down. Lord.
It's really amazing to see the steps that Caleb Bird has taken throughout his career. I remember his freshman year, he skipped JV. He went straight from C team to varsity to start off the season. and you could tell he had potential. But back then, he was just a shooter. Now, Caleb Bird does everything. Speaking of everything, he's on defense on Kai Doden. Owens helps. Owens pops out. No shot. Pulling a jumper is Pierce. It's no good. Rebounded by Tucker. 1:20 left. Mauldin just needs to take some more clock. Wade Hampton needs to start thinking about who they want to foul. But a timeout called by Coach Adam McClain. Mauldin will get it about 3/4 of the court.
I'm not really sure why you're calling time right there. I mean, we're up by 8. We're up by a good amount, but just in case something happens. I mean, you want to have those timeouts. I mean, we're out now, so.
Score, as I said, 56-48. Wade Hampton will need to foul 3 more times before we shoot free throws. Foul situation for Wade Hampton. They don't want Judd Cohen. That's really the only man and Heath Tankersley, but he hasn't really played so much because of the recent foul trouble. But they are the only 2 with 3, and they are really the only 2 they don't really want to foul in the situation with 1:16 left. As you get under 30, under 20, you don't really care who fouls, just get it done. But right now, you can control who fouls, and you can control who shoots it. The man you want to shoot it is Drake Downs. Despite he's had a super efficient night, he is not the greatest free throw shooter. The man you don't want to foul, Will Kirian.
So basically, you're going to foul Drake. That's it.
The inbounder is Cooper. He gets it into Drake. Drake gets past the double team. Kirian in the corner. Good job by Will Kirian, not shooting the 3, running some clock. Here's Drake Downs. Kirian in the corner. He'll drive baseline. Miley on the way with an out of bounds violation, and they'll foul Tucker with 1:05 left. It's Adam Pierce. It will be Mauldin ball. 2 more fouls needed by Wade Hampton to get the free throws.
It's a great ball move right there by Will. No one's taken. Jay had open shot. Will had open shot. They know we just got to wear the clock out. Great job by both.
That is just a veteran player making a senior veteran move. Here's Drake Downs on the corner. Double team comes, and we got a foul. And that is the one they didn't want to happen. And if I'm being honest, I am not so sure that's a foul. That's going to be 4 on Judd Cohen, and still 1 more foul needed to be in the bonus. Inbounder is Tucker. They get into Downs, and that will be 5. I believe that's going to be 5 on Judd Cohen. It is 5 on Judd Cohen, and he's out the game. Drake Downs will shoot 1-and-1 free throws. Sanders has to check in for Cohen, and that's the end of the night for Judd Cohen. He exits with 15. It's going to be 13. Not the strongest night. Remember, he does have 1 offer to play at the next level on the table. It's from Coker. The free throw shooter, Drake Downs, will get 1-and-1. Jay Cooper checked out. Daniel Stratford checked in, 59.4 left. First one is up by Drake Downs. It's good. He has 11 on the game, right at his average. He'll get a second because he made the first. A make would make it double digits. It's up. It's no good. It's tipped, saved by Pierce into Doden. Behind the back dribble, they find Tankersley. In the corner, Abercrombie pulls a 3. It's no good. Rebounded by Caleb Bird, and they'll foul him. Kai Doden picks up the personal foul. Caleb Bird will shoot 1-and-1 free throws. There's 41.8 left. Caleb Bird has 13 right now. He'll get 1-and-1 free throws. First one is up. It's good. He'll get a second. It's now double digits is the lead for the Mauldin Mavericks. Mauldin empties the paint. It's only Wade Hampton players and Caleb Bird who makes the second. It's now an 11-point lead in a 15-point game for Caleb Bird. Averaging 11, has 15. Here's Abercrombie. He has 24. Dode pump fakes, drives left. pulls a jumper, no good. Another rebound by Caleb Bird. Tucker has it now. Kieran for Mauldin. 30 seconds left. They'll dribble it out. Smart play by Kieran, not wanting to run laps at practice tomorrow. He could have easily had a layup into 2 more points, but instead, Mauldin will dribble it out, and Mauldin picking up an 11-point win here from John W. Ross Gymnasium. And that, although it doesn't take a whole lot of the pain out of last year's game, it will take a slight amount of, they call it traveling violation. Daniel Stratford handed the ball to Wade Hampton. Stratford inbounds it to Tucker, and that will be the end of the game. A place that seemed haunted after last year is now slightly less haunted. Mauldin, an 11-point lead. And as we pointed out, Mauldin continues the run of over 2 years now of not losing 2 straight games. That is amazing. Not a whole lot of teams can do that. Of course, Dorman can. Of course, some of the other teams up north will do that. But down south, Mauldin has really owned it so far in Greenville County in the upstate. Stats to end off the game, we'll start with Wade Hampton. Judd Cohen had 13. Chris Abercrombie had 26. Nikel Franklin had 2. Cooper Tankersley had 3. Landon Johnson had 2. And Heath Tankersley had 2. Switching over to Mauldin, Daniel Stratford had 9. Nick Williams had 4. Tucker had 6. Caleb Bird, the leading scorer from Mauldin, had 15. Jay Cooper had 8. Drake Downs had 13. And Will Kieran had 6. I'm going to refresh Max Prep to see if we have a final score. And then I'll check Twitter to see if we have a final score between Wade Hampton and JL Man. That is the big game that we are trying to keep an eye on.
Dorman and JL Man. Dorman. You said Wade Hampton.
Whatever I said, I meant Tio Hannah JL Man.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Dorman Riverside is the other one. But,
Oh, here's some news right here. AJ Flood, who was in the building, picked up his first offer to play football at the next level from Mars Hill University. Congratulations, AJ Flood. That's big news. If we see him after this game, we'll definitely give him a congratulations, but big news. And we'll retweet that one right now. Congratulations, AJ Flood. But now back to the searching for the final score. I can't find anything, sadly. I'll check one more place. Nothing. But we do know that we won here tonight, and that is a big win. For Andrew Baxley, Landon Myers, Ben Coggins, Brendan Bress, we thank you all for tuning in tonight. Have a good night. Have a good weekend. And we'll see you next Tuesday. Hey, congrats on the offer, AJ.